My name is Eli Polikar. I am the CEO of PES, which stands for Polikar Engineering Solutions. We are a multidisciplinary engineering firm focusing on many aspects of the construction industry, inclusive of forensic engineering, design and development, and everything in between. Forensic engineering is essentially means of developing a deeper understanding of what is going on in structures. Being able to identify what problems lie, what is their cause, where do they originate, what is the duration of the problem. Being able to tell a client, a building owner, what is wrong with their building and how did it happen. So there's been a couple key challenges that I noticed from the get-go. When I first started this firm, I was going around just asking people, what is it that you're not getting from your engineers nowadays? And the answer was very common, and often it was being said that nobody's answering the phone and nobody's getting back to people. When I first heard that, my initial thought was, okay, what else? That's simple enough. I can answer a phone call. What else do you need? And the other element that I consistently heard was, people don't understand really what engineers are doing, what our role is in all this. You know, you throw in forensic engineering and now you completely lost them. And it was super important for me and for this firm from the get-go to be able to provide that clarity about all the different scopes of work that we offer. With that in mind, I always make it a point to hop on the phone myself and essentially explain how any one of these programs work and specifically tie in these programs or this specific scope of work to your project, because things are different. The way that these programs are structured and the engineering that we often need to do can be based on the location of the property, the height of the structure. There's many factors that go into it. So when you're able to get on a conversation with these clients and get a little bit more info about their project and tell them exactly what it is that they need and how it works, that's the clarity that they're looking for this whole time. So recently we won an award for being a top 10 forensic provider. And why that's important is because we're currently in a stage right now in South Florida where there is a drastic need for forensic engineering consultation. There are a lot of buildings that have issues, and there's a lot of opportunity for engineers, architects, contractors to capitalize on all the work that's out there. When there is such a large pool of work available, that's when ethics can potentially start going out the door. And it's very important for us, and we're very grateful for this initial award we won, to highlight the fact that we are not about capitalizing on all this work. We are about getting the job done the right way. And our reputation and being able to get to the end of a project and feel confident with how we handle that project means everything to us. And if we follow that path, there's plenty of work that's waiting for us on the other side. For the longest time, I've been told by my father that reputation is everything. Whether you're working for someone or it's for your own business, what people associate with your name is something that you can hold on to, and it takes 10 years, a decade to build, and 5 minutes to lose it. So with that mindset, it helps associate what are our top priorities in this business, and it's to maintain that reputation. And that reputation and just having a good name in general has a close association with the Better Business Bureau. People choose to verify and confirm and get their sense of ease with their hire by referencing the BBB and seeing what is being said about these companies. It's very important for my team and myself to be in line with how we go about this business. We preach communication, we preach collaboration in this firm. The communication aspect of things allows me to really make a conscious effort to be eye to eye with my team and have them see how I choose to go about the ethics in this firm and set an example for them to essentially help them develop that sense of we all need to be doing things the right way. When we do things the right way, people reward us for it, whether it's with reviews or referrals or just thank you for your service. Those little moments mean everything to the firm, and I've seen it, and what I'm grateful for is that the staff has been on the same page, when they promote this thought process of remaining ethical and providing clarity, that's when we all get the most positive feedback. There's so much work out there that people just want to move on to the next job, and many times we are the industry professional that is holding that up, because we decide if the project is ready to be closed out. We decide if the project needs a little bit more detail, further inspecting, further exploratory demolition to find out what truly is going on, when other members of this project either want to minimize the cost or move on to the next project or just be done with things. And at times it results in us butting heads, with other professionals in this industry, but ultimately the client is happy because they feel a sense of comfort. And we tell these to these contractors, architects, all these professionals that we work with, it's way more important for us to finish this current job at the highest level that we can and maintain that name that we all want to spread drastically throughout the state. And then there will be so much work waiting on the other side of that. I'll tell you, when we won this award, we were actually away on vacation. And me, my father, and my sister were all together in the same Airbnb. We were visiting my parents' Airbnb, and Allison was actually at the award ceremony. And she didn't tell us whether or not we won, but she just sends us a video of this guy talking and giving the pre-award speech. And he's using all this verbiage that we're related to, like that's just part of our company's core, exactly the core mantra in our company, collaboration and transparency. And as we're listening to this, we're like, either we won this award or this guy stole our speech. And we were so grateful. Honestly, all of us found out together. We were all out of the country and we found out together, and it was to date our biggest accomplishment, really. And we've won a few awards now, but this is the only one that stays on my desk. My name is Eli Polikar from Polikar Engineering Solutions, also known as PES, and we are proud to be the winners of the BBB Torch Award for Ethics.